In this video, we'll drive the last few kilometers to the village of Tjørnuvík on the island of Streymoy in the Faroe Islands. Then we'll do a walking tour of the town itself. The Faroe Islands are an isolated group of 18 islands in the middle of the Atlantic between Scotland and Iceland. One of the largest islands is Streymoy, and at its northwest corner is the village of Tjørnuvík. To get to Tjørnuvík, there is a single one-lane road. A stoplight prevents traffic from flowing in two directions. I let this car go ahead so he could get a good shot of entering the village.
Guess we're safe to go now. Expecting it to get a little bit narrow here. Just unbelievable. Tjørnuvík. I think, yes it is. Apparently the surfing capital of the Faroe Islands. This road. Okay.
So now I'll park the car and begin our walking tour of Tjørnuvík, beginning with its famous black sand beach. During the peak summer months, there's people that surf here, because there's a perfect angle of the waves coming in through the cove.
So this is absolutely worth the drive to Tjørnuvík. Wow. There's the road I came down.
I was fortunate to visit on one of the nicest days of the year in the Faroe Islands. It was in the high 50s, perfectly blue skies. This was filmed in late May of 2025.
It's about the nicest day anyone's seen in the Faroe Islands in a while, so lots of folks out, even sunbathing, even though it's 54 degrees.
Tjørnuvík is located about a 45-minute drive from the capital of Tórshavn. There's a couple of stops you can make along the way, including at Foss, the largest waterfall in the Faroe Islands.
I can see why, if you can handle the cold, that would be a pretty nice break to surf in, actually. Nice setting, too.
There are several hiking trails you can take from here, including the one veering off from this road that takes you along the cliffs along the cove. There's also a very famous trail that takes you over the mountain to the village of Saxon. This is a very difficult trail, however, and should only be undertaken by people that are well-equipped and experienced hikers. "71 people live year-round here in Tjørnuvík.
It's a bit more ambitious than I can do. Something smells delicious over here.
For visitors, there are two restaurants you may want to consider. One was a pancake restaurant that I just passed. There's also a sandwich shop with soup and salads available right by the parking lot.
I can back check that out. There's the front of the church. Good looking place.
If you're enjoying this video, please consider a like or a subscribe to the channel. As a small YouTuber, your support means a great deal.
don't know if I've ever seen anything like this. This entire bowl is.
Provided you're not surfing or doing one of the longer hikes, 45 minutes or so, maybe an hour, is all you really need here in Tjørnuvík. It's a nice stop for lunch if you string together all of the sites along the east coast of Streymoy Island. Overall, I highly recommend coming to Tjørnuvík. It's an outpost at the edge of an isolated island. You totally get that feeling when you're out here. The local people are very friendly, and it makes a nice way to cap your trip to the northern end of Streymoy.
I'll try and capture this.
Around the stone wall here is the village cemetery. I didn't go in much farther than this. There's also an excavation site of a Viking burial ground that
It
is
stays with
pretty
me
close to the
when I
parking
turn
lot.
left.
With that, I think I've given you pretty close to a full tour of the village of Tjørnuvík and the really interesting road that brings you to Tjørnuvík. We'll do a final panorama shot, and I'd like to thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy your time on the Faroe Islands.
It's like a new and old cemetery.